The fan is still going and it's darker out. And I did have the other 12 ounces of wine. So maybe my speech will be a little more flowing. Somebody just asked me in the comments how I got to over 5,000 subs. A few months ago, someone, I think very innocently, accused me of buying them. Number one, buying subs is against terms of service for YouTube, and they can very easily determine if a person's doing that, and they will take you down. So that's number one. Number two is, my reply to that person was the honest and old-fashioned way, meaning I didn't do anything devious or deceitful to get my subs. I will give you a tip. When you go to a channel and you have questions as to the subscription count, etc., number one, there's a website. I'm doing everything with number one, number two. It sounds really funny. Number one, there is a website called Social Blade, and it is independent of YouTube. And so you go there, and for free, you can type in, I think not just YouTube, but like Instagram and all these other platforms, the name of the channel, and it brings up stats. And it brings up a rating, like a report card and other information. And I was questioned about this several months ago, and I put a detailed explanation in my community tab. And to illustrate it, I used two other channels of people that I believe were friends of the person who was posing the question, so that there was no favoritism. And I explained how Social Blade displayed their stats and everything. But anyway, that's a little complicated. Another way of checking is when you go to a channel like mine and you have a question as to why do you have over 5,000 subs. These days on YouTube, having over 5,000 subs is really not a big deal. What I do when I'm questioning something is I go to their video tab and I click on popular, and if they have a shorts tab, I would click on that, and I also go to the about section and look at the date that they started it and the view counts on their videos. In my particular instance, 80 to 90% of my videos and shorts don't get a whole lot of views, but the 10 to 20% that do get a lot, and it compensates for the lack of views on the other 80 to 90%. So those people that like the Stephen King movies that I put up, or the shorts that got like over 1,000 views, tend to subscribe to me. And I have a variety of interests or topics that I upload about. So I attract a wider variety, a more homogeneous group of people. Now, there's a certain group of people called the bottom of YouTube, and the acronym for that is BOIT. And they are a very insular community. They do not attract people outside of their own community. So most of them don't get past, even if they're like really super duper popular among their community, they don't get past a certain sub count because they're not putting up shorts with pictures of foods or cats or recipes or movies or you know, they're not attracting in outside people. It's like almost like a sect or a cult or a I don't know how to describe them. So some of them might look at me and go, well, wow, she has more subs than me, and she doesn't do live streams, and she doesn't go into chats or have live streams. Because guess what? YouTube is not all about the bottom and about live streams and chats. It could be about a whole bunch of stuff, including snippets of real life, real people, the real world, real stuff, blah, blah, blah. End of story. Anyway, I understand that sometimes people are going through things and they're upset and they might act accordingly. I myself have been upset recently, and I may be acting accordingly. However, if you have internet access and you've got half a brain, you could probably Google 95% of the information I've just shared in this little clip. So everybody, have a great evening. And no, I do not buy subs. I buy Pioneer Woman cookware and other stuff, but not subs. All right, be careful for the 4th of July, everybody. Bye.